You do not have nearly as much time as you think. Let me explain. This morning, I decided that I wanted to get up, go to the gym. I'm right in front of the gym right now. I'm just talking to y'all before I go in. And I got off to a late start this morning. Partially because I didn't communicate with my wife about what I was trying to do this morning. And because of that, I cost myself about an hour and a half of time where at this point I could have been done working out. I could be showered and be eating right now. But instead, I am just starting my day. All because I was not efficient with my time. And I'm starting to realize, I mean, I've known this for a while, but I'm starting to realize, I'm starting to live it, that if you really are trying to better yourself with all of the things that are important in your life, you do not have time to lollygag. You just don't have time. Think about all the things you want to accomplish. Like for me specifically, I want my health to be better. So I'm going to the gym. I'm going to be eating better. I'm going to be eating more. I want to spend quality time with my family. That requires time. I want to learn more, read more. That requires time. I want to post consistently on YouTube. That requires time. I want to start an account for rental property. That requires time. All of the things you want to do, all of it requires time. Which means there really isn't a whole lot of time for leisure. And unfortunately, there's this weird irony, especially with the guys, where when our maturity gets to a point where we realize all the things we want to accomplish, that's when we have the least amount of time. In my 20s, I had a relatively good head on my shoulders, but I did not fully appreciate how much time I had on my hands. Like most things, you don't appreciate it until it's gone. Right now, with a family, a job, getting those other things accomplished is very difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you, it just is. And unfortunately, I don't have the luxury of just moving things around. If I don't get things done according to the time frame that I set out, a lot of times they just don't get done, or I have to lose sleep. So again, give you an example. This morning with the gym, if I don't get the gym done this morning, there really isn't much time at any other point in the day for me to get it done. In my 20s, I can just go, well, after I get off work, I'll go to the gym. No big deal. I can't do that today. Why? My daughter has 2 classes back to back, and it's a 30-minute drive from our house. Each class is 30 minutes long. So just in the classes themselves, getting there and coming back, that's 2 hours gone. Add on top of that we're going grocery shopping after the classes, right? That's gonna take another 30 minutes. There's just no time. And I'm not complaining. Let me be clear. This is the life I chose. I wanted a family. I love my family. But the reality is that it constricts your ability to do other things. So you have to be that much more effective the more responsibilities that you have. And I say that to hopefully some of you people who are in your 20s listening to this, do not for a second underestimate the importance of the time you have today. If it's true that you are sitting around thinking to yourself, I'll get it done later, you won't. You won't. I'm telling you now, you won't. There is a reason that in your 30s, they say that you kind of reach your prime. Because mentally, you have probably the best head on your shoulders compared to like your 20s, I guess. You're going to learn more, obviously, as you get older, but the 30s is sort of the cross section because you're old enough to understand the things that you've been missing, But at the same time, you're still young enough where your body is not starting to deteriorate so fast and you can still get stuff done. You can still work those crazy hours. You can still put in crazy amounts of effort without completely destroying yourself instantly, right? You can still bounce back. You still got a lot of bounce back in you. But don't confuse that for having more time. Time is a cruel, cruel mistress, man. You don't have it. I don't have it. So, don't for a second think, that's another little lesson, that the people who get on here on YouTube, like this channel, I post a lot of stuff that I think y'all can learn from, but that doesn't mean for a second that I have all my shit together. We're all out here trying to battle life, all of us. So there is not a single person on YouTube who has got all of this figured out. We all are making mistakes. We're all stumbling. We're all trying to get a little bit better next time. So don't waste time you don't have. And if you are serious, go get it done. Because this life shit moves quick. I feel like I was just having a conversation with myself a year ago about all the things I wanted to do. A lot of them are the same things I wanted to do this year, this coming year, 2025. Some of them got done. Some of them didn't. And if I'm really honest with myself, the only reason some of them didn't get done is because I didn't put the work in. That's it. Because I wasted time. So, there's going to be a lot less leisure these days. And I'm okay with that. Because I know the things I want to accomplish, if I really put in that time, there's going to be plenty of time for leisure later. And not like 20 years from now. I'm going to have plenty of time. I just have to realize that my best years cannot be comprised of me just doing fun shit. Just can't. Anyway, I'm going to get in here and stop wasting time. Get in the gym. Get some things done. I'll talk to y'all later.